The Vancouver Canucks are in town to take on our Montreal Canadiens. It's time for Talking Habs live game hangout of the Montreal Canadiens. Here's your hosts, Rick and Matt. Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. All right, so we got a game tonight. It's not a new team yet. New direction, Montreal Canadiens. I wonder how they're going to do tonight after everything that's, I guess, the purge of the front office yesterday. I'm wondering how our coaches, if there's any difference, if there's an improvement, if we notice any change over the next couple of games anyway, 2, 3, 4 games. So I'm curious about that. And this is a chance for Montreal facing off against a team that basically on paper is not even as good as Montreal is, or basically, around the same. And yeah, they have a chance to get their first 2 wins in a row. Hasn't happened yet. This is a good opportunity. They've had a couple of good opportunities to do that and just haven't been able to. Let's hope they can. Maybe it's like third time's the charm, and they can get it this time. So we'll see how it goes there. I'm supposed to be here with Matt. I'm hoping Matt will join me any second now. Habs Guru, how's it going? And Maritime, how's it going? Yeah. So hey everybody, and welcome in. Let's see. I got to put this up. I got to remember to do that. This one. Yeah, so we got, I'm expecting, I don't really know. The changes yesterday shouldn't really necessarily, anyway, affect the team on the ice this quickly. But sometimes, it gives them a little bit more jump. Although, a lot of these guys are going to be moved out of here over the next 6 months. And so maybe we see that have an effect on the team. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Either way, Montreal Canadiens are in for a new direction under new management, and yeah, I'm hopeful for the future. Not the immediate future. It's going to be probably a little bit of a road until the success really we notice it, like 2-3 years, I'd say at least. But it'll be worth it in the end. At least there's a new direction. It was time for a change. It was time for some fresh people in there, new way to look at things and a new way to do things. And we're gonna get that in the with this new guy in. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Yeah, sorry, that happens. That hasn't happened to me too often on camera. Oh, well. Thank God for the mute button. I could have taken myself off camera. That would have been nice too, probably. All right, let's see who's here. Nobody new talking to me. Nobody wants to talk to me tonight. I would have thought that there would be more people wanting to, comment on what's going on and how they feel what's going to, like how the Habs are going to go forward here. So, yeah, I guess not. I guess you guys are going to count on me to entertain you. Hey, Eric, how's it going? All right, Maritime wants to talk. Let's go. Questions. Yeah, ask me anything. I will answer the best that I can for what I know. Not a ton is known. But, it'll come out. Gorton will be in Montreal apparently on Tuesday, so tomorrow. And I guess he'll speak to them. I imagine he'll probably speak to the media. So, yeah, entertain how? I don't know. I'm in a lot of pain tonight, so don't expect a ton. Sorry, my knee. I tore something else in my knee. I don't know. Or I made it worse. One of the two. Weber for defensive coach. I mean, he's never coached. You want to get a guy like if Weber's going to be a coach here, you want to see him go and coach somewhere. Start coaching and start I don't think Weber's going to be the defensive coach. Eric, I hope we have an entertaining game too. I think I don't know how much difference there'll be. They might have a little bit more jump in their step because of everything. But like I said, I think it's going to signal maybe any number of these guys to be traded away. So no, Roy's not coming here. Believe me, Roy not for GM. Gorton and Roy, I think, would butt heads more than anything else. So I doubt that Roy even wants to come here with a guy like that watching over him. So that's my opinion. We'll see. But yeah, I think this kind of signals that Patrick Roy is not coming. I mean, he may be coming, but that's his personal business. I don't know. But I don't think he's going to be a GM here or a coach. Oh, what is Shea Weber here? They're showing Shea Weber with the boys. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're in Vancouver, so sure. No, Vancouver's here. What am I talking about? Do I want a win or loss? Well, I'm watching the game. Of course I want to win. I want to watch, that's always the case. Do I want them to start winning and try to make the playoffs? No, because they can't. They can't make the playoffs. Doesn't matter. Even if you brought the best team in the league here and traded for them and they're not making the playoffs. They're too far out of it. So do I want a loss? I don't want a loss per se, but no, actually tonight I want them to win. I want to see a second win in a row. It's going to happen. We've got to have some. Let's have it tonight. We deserve it. Yukon, hey buddy, 4-2 Montreal, Cole Caulfield, but it's too late. Can't make that guess here, unfortunately. That's for the pregame show only. What would be my guess for tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna go something like this. I'll say 5-2 Montreal. Yeah, since it doesn't matter for the guess, I'm just going to go 5-2 Montreal. Whoever scores first goal scores first goal. I didn't make a guess in the pregame show. So, anybody have Matt's number? Find out Matt. Where are you? Told me he was going to be here. I would have put up a different thumbnail otherwise. All right, so you might be relegated to having my play-by-play tonight, which, yeah, maybe not the best thing. I shall do me best. I would imagine puck drop's going to be pretty soon. Kevin Bieksa, very casual. Even Ron Duchesclain without a tie. Maritime says 4-1 Habs Paling for his goal. Just as long as you know, those guesses don't count for the score contest. You have to make those guesses in the pregame show. Eric says 4-2 for the Canucks. Hey, listen, they're hard pressed too to win. They're not. Their record is not any. It's slightly better than Montreal's. That's all, and ever so slightly better. So these are basically two very even teams, record-wise, and all that. And we'll see. We'll see if anybody's more motivated. Don't forget, Montreal's at home, gives them a bit of an advantage. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I really do. I hope we will get a second win in a row. After that, I don't want them to go on this huge winning streak or anything, honestly. At this point, let's get a good draft pick. The season's shot otherwise. Let's get something good out of it. And believe me, I kind of think when Gorton does get here, he'll start making some moves relatively soon enough. And in the intent of keeping them low, keeping them in reach of winning, being able to win the draft lottery. Eric, I know, that's what I'm saying. The first time tonight, we could maybe win 2 in a row. First time this season. So it would be nice. Got to have some pleasures through this god-awful season we have to experience. Yeah, they're on the ice skating around. So, oh, it's true. We only have the one national anthem because they're both Canadian teams. So they should be getting going within the next few minutes. Demko and Nets facing Jake Allen. So the two number one goalies on the team right now, especially a Canadian with Carey Price out. Carey Price was on the ice today skating in Brossard, but in a tracksuit, so not taking shots or anything like that. But he's on the ice skating. I mean, we'll see. And with all this new stuff, I mean, who knows? Cleaning house might mean trading Carey Price. I mean, that could be what they do. Rich J, I don't agree with you on Gallagher. I really don't. I think Gallagher is the guy you keep for the captain and some leadership and just he's just good for the young players. I really think Gallagher's a good guy for them to look up to. But I mean, not look up to like because he's tall. Anyways, we're underway. I guess I missed the national anthem. So far, nothing much happening. They've gone back and forth. It's behind Montreal's net. Savard with it. Loses it to the Vancouver guy. A shot from the high slot and the circle and a save Allen. And he hangs on for a face-off. Maritime, I don't know that I agree with that. I think guys like Drouin, they're not going to stick around. He's going to rebuild this team. I think they haven't said officially they're going to do a rebuild. I think they will do somewhat of a rebuild. I don't know about a full rebuild, but we'll see. Somebody text Matt. I'm going to text Matt, see where he is. He's my play-by-play guy. Gotta have my play-by-play guy. Hang on a sec. I'm getting to it. Let's see what he says. Face off to the Toffoli loses the draw. He blocks a shot, knocks it out into the neutral zone. Montreal picks it up and shoots it in. It rings around to the other side. Vancouver picks that up the boards, and then cross ice over the line. Here comes, I don't know the numbers, and I don't know who everybody is. At the circle, up to the point, shot, doesn't get through. It's in the corner. Vancouver still with possession. Matt will be here in a sec. I don't know where I was. Yeah, Elio, I don't know that I agree with that. I don't think contenders. I think that's asking a lot in 2 years. I think you got to realistically look at 3 to 5 years. I think that's just realistic. And we'll see how the kids in the pipeline can speed that up possibly. But 2 years, no. It depends. It actually depends how much work they do and how much they rebuild. Someone said Elvis Gratton for GM. Yeah. Elvis Gratton. So we got 2.5 minutes into this game. And it is 4 shots for Vancouver, none for Montreal. There's no score. It's usually not good when Montreal starts off no shots in, the first few minutes. So we'll see how that works out. Well, RPM, just because he came from the Rangers doesn't mean that he's going to be able to fleece them. So you know. But I could see a trade maybe with them. I mean, we'll see. I think everybody thinks we'll land Lafreniere because of that. But I don't see that. Or Kako. I don't see it.
Yeah, me neither.
Look who just magically appears. Hey, Matt, how's it going?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
So, still no shots for Montreal.
Correct. This is gonna be an interesting game. I'm really fascinated to see how the game progresses now that with all the management changes.
Well, how it progresses, yeah. To start, my prediction already is this is what I said: 4 shots to none. Usually, when Montreal gets outshot like that, no shots in the first few minutes, it's not usually a good game for them. So I hope they can. I hope I'm wrong about that, but I don't think I am. Anyway, we'll see. They don't look like they're any crisper with the passes and all that. So, although it kind of looks like 2 even teams, we'll see what happens with 2 even teams.
They basically are. I mean, too. Like even look at the standings.
They are. They're dead even. The only thing Montreal played one more game and lost that game. That's the only difference. Otherwise, their records are the same. And stats wise and all that stuff, very similar. Oh my God, is that a goal? Yeah, that's a goal. He kicked it out. I don't know if that's saved or what. What's your time?
15:26. The whistle blew before the puck went across. It's no goal.
Oh, did it? Because I have no sound.
Yeah, I have the sound up just a teeny bit. I heard the whistle. Yeah, Petrie got hit in the neck with a high stick.
Yeah, I saw that. They didn't catch it though.
Ooh, what a hit, Pizzetta.
Surprised. Why'd they blow the whistle though? Puck wasn't really dead. Oh, I guess he had it under his pads long enough for the whistle to go, I guess. All right. Anyway, good that there's no score. Still no shots. 6-0 in the shots department. 15-15 to go in the first.
Misfired the pass to Lehkonen. Put it behind in front. Oh, geez. Niku couldn't find it.
Okay, again, time check. What do you got?
15:05.
Okay, 7-second difference.
Gobbled up by Allen.
Okay, I'll see if we got caught up there. When the puck drops, I'll know. Let's see what you guys are saying now. How long before DD fired? I would think a little bit, not as quickly as you guys probably want or we want, but I don't really know the answer to that. I'm sure Matt doesn't either. It's hard to know the answer to that. With Timmins gone, looking forward to watching our top picks turn into something. That's a lot on the development, right? So the new head scout and the development. They're going to be a new coach in Laval. Watch and see.
I think that's kind of why another reason why I'm not. I guess you could say I'm happy to kind of see the management team get shaken up because I think development has kind of been a big problem.
Yeah.
For the most part, so it'll be nice.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that change.
Petrie back to retrieve. Lost the puck. Back pass. Shot on. Right at Jake Allen.
All right. I can tell I'm still a second or two ahead of you, and we'll fix that in a sec. Hopefully now we're caught up. Don't see a big time talent, but someone in the system that could be like Deneau was for MB. Well, we don't know. And let's see what Gorton can do. Give him some time. We don't know what's going to happen. I just think it's going to take 2-3 years before really. I mean, got to have patience for 2, 3, 4, maybe even years, and then we'll start to see a good team again. That's what I think.
Fired Gallagher up the wall. Kept in by the Canucks. Played in around Allen. Miller back to his defenseman. Shot on. Blocked. Shoot, rebound. Just wide of Allen.
Seems very similar. Montreal kind of still having trouble getting the puck out of their zone. Not
I
spending.
can't believe the shots are already 10-1. Like, holy crap.
Yeah, exactly. 10-1 shots already, and they're not spending a ton of time in Vancouver's zone. So I don't know, but I hope they can turn this around here. This don't look like it's starting out well. But that's okay. I mean, listen, it is what it is, right? They've made their big move. There's going to be some changes coming. And this is
finally a shot. Whistles against wide. Shrek keeps it. Anderson in on the forecheck.
Andrew, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. If they find the guy they want to be the coach, then yes. If not, no, I don't think they will.
Well, I guess Jeff Molson came out and said he wants Ducharme to stay.
No, he didn't say that.
Oh, I thought I saw that somewhere.
He said they asked him about the coach. He said he's not the GM, and he says he hasn't even spoken to them about that. As far as he's concerned, Ducharme is the coach right now, and he's going to stay like that. But it's not up to him. It's going to be up to them.
Okay. Shots blocked.
And it was a good statement actually from him saying that, listen, he's the coach right now, but he's saying, I'm open. If they change the coach, they change the coach. I'm open for that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's not going to matter that he's just been signed to a 3-year deal. So, but he said they're going to have a free reign to do what they want with the coaching staff, the GM and Gorton.
That's good. Suzuki going to the box.
Suzuki going to the box?
Yep.
Habs on the PK. Our god-awful PK. Their power play is at 16%, I believe, so not a great power play. Their PK worse than Montreal's, so if Montreal can get a power play, maybe we'll get a goal there. And we'll see. We'll see. So far, they don't have the jump I would have kind of thought they might come out with. I was hoping that we might find that DD wasn't really coaching his style. He might have been influenced. So far, we're not finding that. He doesn't seem like his coaching, nothing's changed. So will we get our second win in a row? First time this season? No, I don't know. So far, though, it's scoreless. Montreal getting heavily outshot, though. And that's where the worry is, right? They're getting heavily outshot. Every game that they get heavily outshot like that, where they haven't had a goal early, they lose. So anyway, quite frankly, I didn't really expect there's going to be too much difference in them because they changed the GM and everybody. They didn't change the team. So we're still seeing the same team. DD's under the influence of something. He's over his head. It looks like he's just over his head as far as a coach,
Yeah. No, I don't think he's cut out to be an NHL coach. Not right now. I mean, you can see that. Just the decisions he makes, just the way the team's playing. He's not cut out.
And he's consistently making those decisions. It doesn't change.
Right.
Like, doesn't get better at it.
Face-offs one back by the Canucks. Pettersson a shot, he scored.
That was quick. "12 minutes to go." So 8 minutes into the game, Pettersson gets his first of the game. I don't know how many he's got this year. I don't think he's having a great year. But if you need goals, come play against the Habs. We'll get you some. Boom. That was a blistering shot. Perfectly placed. Not too many goalies stop that. So I'm not going to really blame Allen there. That's a hard shot to stop right there. Perfectly placed like that. That's not easy. All right, so there's 1-0 Vancouver. 12-1 are the shots on goal. We got 11:50 left on the clock right now on mine anyway. And take it away, Matt.
Play it in behind Demko. In the corner. Gallagher working behind the net. He's got an outlet. That's Ben Sherratt. There was a little muffin in. Picked up by Jake Evans. Wines. Drouin. Evans. Drouin. Right past Sherratt. Habs with a little zone time here. Drouin is shot. Doesn't get through. And it's cleared out to center. Sherratt with the keep. Zeta Armia on the forecheck. Armia lost the puck in the corner. Broken out by the Canucks. Myers backhander in the corner. There's Paling. Just off the boards. Zeta Paling. Can't win the puck. It's to center. Backhanded in. And both teams will change. Norlinder. Paling drops it back. The slap shot. Gobbled up by Demko.
10 minutes left in this first period. You might have to wear the head. I'm hearing. I don't know if does anybody hear when I talk? Like, it's actually not too bad, Matt. Not yet. It's not too bad. I think it's only when we both talk close to each other. Then I hear I hear it. I don't know if everybody else does. Anyway, it's fine now. Don't worry about it. Eric, lackluster effort so far. What, for the game or the season? Because it's the season too. 2 shots still to 12. It's crazy.
Started from backhand. That's jamming away at it. Anderson couldn't find it.
They just don't know how to come back from a win and play a good game. That was they're showing the same goal, right? There's not another goal.
Right, no. It was the puck was blown dead because of a hand pass.
Anyway, we'll see. I didn't expect like another team to show up tonight. That's for sure. So let's not get too disappointed because this is what we would have kind of expected anyway. Hopefully the Nucks use this win to keep it. Now that's being negative. Come on. We're only halfway through the first period. You're giving them the win already. Remember the cliche. Lots of hockey left. They're only down by 1. How many times have I said that this year? And that came to nothing. Yeah, but that's still true. A lot of hockey left, and they're only down by 1. Until that gets worse and the time runs out, I think they could still win this game. But, of course, we'll probably make Vancouver look like they're Stanley Cup champions tonight. Because that just seems to be how she is most of the time. Commercial timeout, TV timeout, excuse me. Yeah, I hate those, but what are you going to do? Fire Gorton. Hire. We're going to soon see that. Fire Gorton. Let's get Bergevin back. Like we did with Ducharme and Julian. There's over 2 periods left, Eric. There's lots of chance for more Canucks goals. Don't worry. You're not going to see Patrick Roy hired at all. Don't expect Patrick Roy at all. That's my opinion. Not under Gorton. I guess they want to argue or fight for the puck at the dot because that's what they were doing. Play-by-play, man.
Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry. I just saw something on Twitter that shocked me to my core. Lehkonen.
Was it hockey related?
Football. My college football team.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not hockey related.
No, I know.
Montreal 3 shots now. Wow, 3 shots.
Here's Suzuki. Drops off for Semeniku. Carries into the zone. And drop Evans. Throws it across, a little too hot for Gallagher. Sherrod shot off the goalpost. Jake Evans. Sherrod. Drouin. Backhand pass. Sherrod. Petrie. Gallagher. Oh, he gave the puck away. Oh, he kept it. And
Yeah,
they blow it down for offside.
You know what I'm going to predict? You guys, a lot of you guys are going to start with the all excited over all the changes, and you want to get this. Like here, Andrew, Patrick Roy would whip this team into a contender. Really, I don't think so. This team is not going to get that much better if they get better at all. I don't know if you guys get that. They're not getting better because of this change so far. And we don't want them to. We want them to kind of suck so they get that good draft pick. Focus. A lot of people are going to be excited and start going, yeah, let's win now. They're not winning. They're not making the playoffs. Doesn't matter what they do. They're not making the playoffs.
Correct. Oh, Armia picks a pocket. Shot may have hit the goalpost. Norlander shot on, get blocked, didn't get through. Off Bezzetta's skate. Paling working in behind. Norlander. Over to Savard. Slap shot. Just wide. Dvorak, Whelan, and Dalen fires it well wide. And it goes out of play.
7:13 left in this first period on my clock. It's 1-0 Vancouver. 12-3, I think, are the shots on goal in favor of Vancouver. Montreal a little bit better in the last few minutes, getting a little bit of zone time and some shots. So I think they're no shots on goal, though. A lot of shot attempts. This is something that's been plaguing this team all season. There's a lot of shot attempts and very little shots on goal compared to last season where they had good shot on goal numbers.
Quinn Hughes can't clear the zone. Dvorak, Anderson fanned on the shot badly.
Yeah, Andrew, I don't think they're going to play a different system till they change the coach. So that's one thing. And yeah, the tanking for sure. And yeah, I hope they do a better job of, like, I hope they put pressure on Ducharme to make sure that he plays the kids and not just put him in the lineup for very underwhelming time on ice numbers. I'm all for Guy Carbonneau possibly being coach. I like the idea, but I don't know that he wants to. Yeah, Larry Robinson would be acceptable because he speaks French, so that's fine. But he is getting old now. I doubt that he'd want to do that. And he never was one that wanted to be a head coach anyway. Robinson he didn't like being a head coach.
Some people want him to be the GM. Patriots shot on, it's loose infected, whack away! Wouldn't go. Sherratt in the corner. Toffoli. Still has the puck. Knocked off Sherratt's stick. Petrie punches Bo Horvat right in the mouth.
I'm surprised he didn't get a penalty there.
Right?
Maybe the refs are having pity on Montreal a little bit now. Give these guys a break. They're going to lose anyway. Six minutes to go in the first. Montreal inching up on shots, 12-7 now.
Whoa! That was a rip out of Lehkonen. Holy smokes. I wish he got that on target.
Yeah.
He let that thing fly. He got some mustard on that. Evans. Caulfield. Skate the stick, lost the puck. And it's cleared to center. Savard goes down. Here's Romanov. Savard.
If only they could pass.
Joanne Paling. At least they're getting more shots.
Yeah, not quality. Lehkonen's on pace for 10 goals this year. It's his average. 10, 11, 12. He's somewhere in there always. Doesn't look like Toffoli's going to have that hat trick, but again, there is still a lot of hockey left, right? This is only the first period. But it's true. Last year at this time, last year we faced them 9 times, but the first month, Toffoli just ate Vancouver alive. And nope, not happening this year so far in this game anyway. And there's only 2 games. I think March 9th, is the next game versus Vancouver in Montreal. In Vancouver the next time. Commercial TV timeout. That's what's going on. So far, I don't know. Hard to tell how it's going. They were outshot badly at the beginning. They're catching up, getting some chances now. Maybe they'll turn it around. Maybe it'll be the one time this year where he says, not a lot of hockey, and it actually turns out right that there was a lot of hockey and they came back. Who knows? They don't have a great record for being scored on first and then winning the game. I don't know if it's still not more than the one time that they did that. They might have 2 of them now, but not more than that. There'll be some more Leafs love in the first intermission. Steve Stais, wasn't he a former Leaf? and maybe even in management there. So they'll be at a Habs game. They'll be talking about the Leafs. What else is new? We're down to my favorite time of the period. 4:20 left in the first. The 4:20, yay! So we're almost out of the first. Only down by 1.
Hunter Garland thrown in front. Thrown up off the boards to Niku. Vorak. The Foley dumps it in. And it's a nice.
What was that? Offside? I mean, icing?
Yeah.
I guess. All right. Come on, guys. Let's pop one before the end of the period. Let's go.
Whoa.
Good thing that guy whiffed on that shot.
Oh, I know. Besser can't keep it in. Manov off the boards to Foley. You know, and I'm probably not the only person that thinks this, but man, Brendan Gallagher has stone hands.
Stone hand?
Stone hands with the puck. Like, he just gets stripped of the puck so easily. He loses it so easily.
His game is around the net, and that's his game.
No, I know.
$2:15 to go in this first period.
Savard. Suzuki is shot right at Demko.
Demko holds on. Galley's hands are more titanium than anything. Hey, Quinn, how's it going? Well, he forces it in rather than finesses it in. Yeah, exactly. He's a banger around the net. That's more his game than anything. Face off is to the right of Demko. Montreal wins the draw. Shot from the no, hits a leg. Shot from the point, hits a leg. Norlinder goes after it. He turns at the net and comes up. And it gets stripped from him. Here comes Vancouver. Behind the net. Around into the corner. Up along the boards. Nope. Puck gets knocked out. Vancouver still with possession and through the neutral zone. With 1:35 to go in the period. Montreal intercepts the pass. Drouin at the circle. Scores. A little pass right into the right center pass, whatever. Who put it in?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to show it.
Ryan Poehling.
Yeah, Paling's playing with Drouin. That's good. He's changing the lines up already. It's hard to tell what the lines are going to be from any one shift to another, for Christ's sake. But hey, listen, Paling with the goal. Love that. That's his fourth of the season, I think. Fourth or fifth? Fourth, I think. Maybe Paling and Drew might have some chemistry there.
Yeah.
So we got ourselves a top hockey game.
Behind Demko.
Don't worry, we're playing in Lotus Land. What does that mean, Drew? I'm not sure what you mean.
Eric.
Lines are in a Terrian blender blur. It's working. Now it's a Ducharme blender blur.
Can you imagine if they bring back Michel Therrien? I'll shit myself.
He's not bringing Terrian back.
I hope not.
No, we got a smart guy heading it, not some idiot.
That's true.
Gordon's gonna bring in. I trust he'll bring in a good coach. Hey, being well greased is fine, man. It is Vigneault's turn, but he's employed right now, so gotta wait till he gets fired, which could happen the way Philadelphia's playing again. That's a saying from the 70s. Playing in low. I still don't get it. I'm from the 70s.
I'm starting to turn up the pressure a little bit. Sherrod. Can't get the pass to Evans.
15 seconds to go in the period, though. They're gonna just wait, and the period is gonna be over in a sec. So we got a 1-1 tie. After 12-10 are the shots on goal, favor of Vancouver. It's a 1-1 tie. So the game's not over. It is still up in the air. Yeah, Andrew, that's what I've been saying. I kind of think he's the front runner, Darsh.
Mm. No, I think it'd be good. I wouldn't mind Darsh. I'd be cool.
They haven't where I thought they had spoken to him, but they haven't asked for permission to speak to anybody yet. So yeah, we're gonna find out. But I would think they're gonna speak to Darsh. Well, whoever is I'm sure the names that have been out there, some of them, not all of them. And Bob Hartley, maybe he's in the KHL, isn't he? Hartley coaching in the KHL? Or maybe he's back in North America now. I don't know. But last I heard he was coaching in the KHL. But you see, you reach out for a guy like Bob Hartley because you definitely have to have a French-speaking coach. We don't know that yet. We do know this, though. They want the guy to be bilingual, obviously. And I don't think there's ever been a time where there's been a unilingual French coach come in anyway. So all the French coaches have been able to speak English. So that's never been a complaint to speak from me. So I don't know that Hartley's good enough personally. So I hope he's not considered. I doubt he's good enough. It's only the head coach that has to be bilingual. The other guys don't. The assistants don't. They don't have to be. They don't talk to the media. It's only because they talk to the media. I mean, it's
even
fair.
though the media can speak English and understand English.
Yeah,
they gotta be
it's
French.
A fair point. No, it's a fair point. I hadn't really thought of it this way. Someone made a good point of it today, and I listened to the press conferences and when the French questions and the French answers, and I don't understand half of it, and it's frustrating. And it's got to be the same way the other way around. So, yeah, bilingualism. I think that's the way to go. I think that's fair. The people who are the faces of the franchise should speak both languages. I think that's fair. I'm not asking that of players, but of management. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. But don't pick a guy just because he's French.
Right.
That's the whole point, right?
Right.
Find a way around it if you can. You know what I mean? There's get him a machine that he talks, and every time he talks, it listens, and then it says what he says in the language you want. Like there must be that. Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a translator. Where's Jim Kirk? Oh, there he is. Hey, Jim Kirk.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, Rich J, when Toe Blake was coaching, that was not a requirement. That only happened, I think Bob Berry in 84 was the last Habs coach. I'm not talking interim, that did not speak French. Ever since then, politics got in the way, and it's been an unwritten rule that the coach has to be French, or at the very least, French speaking, like speaks French. So yeah, an English guy can be coach, speaks French, and they're fine with that. So the key is that he needs to be able to communicate in French as well. I think that, and I guess that's fair enough. Matt, status report. Why Matt status report? I don't know. I think it's because you're looking at your little gizmo, so he thinks it's your communicator.
Yeah.
It's too bad. I used to like to
I
do that when
guess-
I had a flip phone. I used to like to do when I had a flip phone. I used to like to do that, flip it open, and make like I was a lot younger then. Shields are down. Randy Cunningworth was an interim. That's why I made the statement that he a full-time coach, not an interim. Randy Cunningworth, last year, what's the guy's name? Our assistant, I can't think of his name today. The defensive coach. He took over for Ducharme last year in the playoffs. So those are the only two guys but it's because they were interim. It doesn't count. We're talking about head coaches full time. Eric, that's the plan. I believe the VP of Ops will train the GM. We'll make the decisions, and over the years, 3-4 years, we'll train the guy, and they'll still be doing it both. He made a point of that, Molson. It's a job that needs to be handled by two men. It was a lot of work for Bergevin to have to handle everything. So I think it's clear we're going to get a GM in training, and eventually it'll be both of them working in tandem with each other to get the job done. And Gorton is moving here, bringing his family here. Gorton is here for a long time. He's not planning he's planning to be here for a long time. It's a great sign that he wants to. Luke Richardson, thank you, Andrew. So I think this is going to be. I think it's going to be a really good situation going forward. As long as we have a little bit of patience and give the guy a chance to do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Bergie will next be seen in LA with Richardson. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I don't know. He's been rumored in more than LA. So I think, it's not a question of if Bergevin will get another job. I just figured it's when and where. Who for GM and Trombley coach? Did you wake up and you were dreaming about the past, Eric? That's never happening again. I don't know. Did we ever have a president or vice president of hockey operations? I can't really think of a time when we did.
I don't think so.
So I don't think we did. Not all teams have one, but I think it's a good idea in today's day and age, and especially in this market. I think it's a good idea to have that.
No, I agree.
It's the perfect workaround the problem of the French GM, right? Because you got the guy you want making the decisions up on top, and then you can have the French guy or the bilingual guy being the face and learning and becoming the partner to the president, the hockey ops guy. That's the plan. Eventually, he's working under him and he's being taught, and eventually they'll be more like partners, or he'll be his assistant more, and they'll work together to make the decisions and stuff. That's what I'm understanding, or what I'm reading into what I'm hearing. Brad, yeah, I think Palin's one of those guys you're going to keep. They're going to build around. I think Palin's definitely going to be one of those guys that stays. At least I hope so, anyway. Would I deal Dvorak at trade deadline? I think Dvorak's going to be a guy that's probably going to end up maybe not being here long. I think that could happen now. Now that this move's happened, he's definitely one of the guys that might get moved out now. Believe me, they're not. The guys that are going to stick around are probably more the young guys. They'll pick a few of the older guys, and the rest are going to get moved. Yeah, Andrew Hoffman will probably get dealt again, too. Yeah, I would have to think. Yeah, Rich Dates, that's a big ask to ask the coach to learn French just in case he gets a job here with Montreal. I mean, that's a big ask. I think that's why if you really want a coach and he's the guy, well, you work around it and hire him, and they'll figure a solution. That's what I would do. Or find a guy that's like you want, and then see if he's willing to learn as he stays here. But for a coach, could be here a year, 2 years, 3 years. You want to learn a language, really, because you might have a job for a year or two. That's a big ask on somebody. Habs Guru, yeah, I think Vancouver might still do that, but I think that's the reason why they jumped on getting Gorton is because Vancouver. There's a couple other teams that might have jumped on him first, and they just didn't wait to get beat out on that. I mean, the consensus really is that Gorton was probably the best executive that's out there and available right now. Like they got the best guy for the job; he was available, and they jumped on it. So we'll see. I think Gorton will do a fine job. Are there other guys maybe can do as good? Yeah, probably. But Gorton, I think this is a serious dude. This isn't just they got that guy. Let's see if he's good. This guy knows what he's doing. He's done it before in a couple of different organizations. Yeah, I don't see why he loses his talent all of a sudden in Montreal. It's about time we haven't had like an experienced guy like that. I don't know. Have we ever? I don't remember.
I have to be before my time.
Since Savard, and even Savard when he came here, he was a rookie GM. So we haven't had a guy come in here who's really done the job before and been good at it and experienced till now. So it's a new thing. It's odd since we have such a the team's been around for so long and such a history. Andrew, though, Serge Savard, look at it. When he was named GM, he had no history as GM.
Savard. Yeah.
He was playing for the Winnipeg Jets.
I'll be right back.
He was playing for the Winnipeg Jets when they brought him back to be the GM. So, and if you don't remember, well, I remember that. Irving Grundman was horrible. Shouldn't even be allowed to mention his name anymore. Okay, Jim, isn't it Groton? Matt's gone. He can't hear us. Maritime, if you had Paling for the first goal, yeah, you got the first Habs goal, but not the first goal of the game. If the Habs don't draft top 3, this will be disappointing. Well, that's I don't know that they have control over that to say that. Do I think they're going to get a good draft pick? I do, though. I think they're going to get a good one. They could get screwed out of the third one by losing the the lottery, right? So they don't have a lot of control over that. What do you mean we're reaching all the way back to Sam Pollock? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go as far as GMs and great GMs and experienced guys, that was it. Sam Pollock was the last great one. Serge Savard was a good GM, though. After that, geez, after Serge Savard, did we really have... I don't think Bob Gainey was a great GM. Obviously, Houle was horrible. So, yeah, hasn't really been a top-notch GM since Sam Pollock. Well, no, Serge Savard. I'm going to put Serge Savard up there. So since 95. Imagine 26 years since we've had a really qualified guy at the top. Maritime, well, that's what he's going to do. He's going to make trades, get draft picks, get young players. It's going to be a rebuild. I think. They haven't officially said that, but I think so. Pierre Gauthier shouldn't be allowed anywhere near the Bell Center. If he enters, they should physically escort him out. Yeah, Gainey was very underwhelming as a GM. As a player, loved Gainey, but as a GM, he was underwhelming. Yeah, coach and GM. It's true. He didn't really do. He coached a little bit, not much. I didn't think he was a great coach. As a matter of fact, Andrew, if anybody named Gauthier tries to get into the building, they should throw them out. That's how bad Pierre Gauthier ruined that name for me. Gainey was good in Dallas. I mean, didn't he won a Stanley Cup there, didn't he? Or they came, I forget. When Dallas won the Cup, was Gainey there? 99. I think so. Eric, yeah. He probably should have stepped down when his daughter, when that happened to his daughter. He probably should have stepped down. So I don't hold it against him, really. I'm not I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying he was, it is what it is. Jim, I know the toe in the crease. The toe in the crease when it was a rule that should have been called back. Andrew, picking Murray off waivers, I don't know about that. That's a big contract. 6.6 million? That's a big contract. No, I don't think I agree with that. So I'm glad they didn't pick him off waivers. And they weren't going to do anything like that, obviously, because they didn't have anybody in place. And I don't think they were going to allow Bergevin to do anything like that. So it wasn't going to happen. Which kind of thank God, because that, he could have tried to get Evander Kane off waivers. Yeah, Kevin Lowe and Craig McTavish weren't great combo there either. Coach and GM, if I'm correct, right? Andrew saying just the tip only counts in sex. I'm sorry, that's all. He yelled no goal. Well, by the rules, it wasn't at the time, right? It wasn't a goal, really. It should have been called back. Yeah, Gainey, he made a lot of mistakes at that point. Yeah, I wouldn't argue with you there, Renault. So far, I think you're right. Jake Allen's been the best, most consistent player on the team. Well, Andrew, yeah, and he'd been negotiating with Gorton for 10 days. So you got to figure for a little longer than that even, he wasn't going to let Gainey make any moves. I was right on that. I had said that. I don't see if if Bergevin is not your guy for next year, you don't let him make moves. You don't. Whoever you're going to bring in, let that guy do it. You don't let the lame duck guy do it. Renault, I think more than the Gomez trade. I'm sorry. He made some bad moves. And remember, Gainey recommended Gauthier for the job, and they just let Gauthier, like Molson just said, okay, and he hired Gauthier without searching for a GM. Ray, don't bark. Ray, don't bark. Ray, no barking. See how she listens to me? See how she listens to me? Jim Kirk, yeah, and that was with Hasek and Nets. I mean, you got to admit, the big reason why Buffalo was there was Hasek. It's all about the Jakes. What's that about? Wait a second. It's all about Jake Evans. I think Jake Allen more so than Evans. Okay, Ray, stop barking now. They stop barking. You should stop too. Second period's underway. Shots are tied now at 12, as the game is tied at 1. Let's see what kind of a second period Montreal puts out here. That was a good chance there by Anderson, saved by Demko. Well, we've come all the way back and gone up by 1 shot. That's pretty good. So maybe there's hope here tonight for them to win. Jim, I heard Ontario. I don't know about Quebec if they got that. Ontario, though, I read had some. I'm getting my booster on the 10th. Although I've been a little run down lately. I don't know if it's the weather being cold. I don't know if I have like a mild something. I've been wondering maybe I should go get tested. I don't know. So I don't know. Whatever I have, it's mild. If I have anything at all, I can't really even tell. Knock wood, it's nothing. But I was thinking about it this morning that maybe I should go get tested. One in Quebec? Well, it wasn't going to be stuck in Africa. It was going to get all around the world pretty goddamn quick. They're not sure, though, if Omicron is more deadly or just more infectious. Renault is Anderson more of a lone wolf because his line mates haven't been up to snuff or the right ones. Although he's playing with, we have Dvorak and Toffoli, I think, right now. I don't know. Hey, Andre, how's it going? Andrew, yeah, I think a lot of people's travel plans might get canceled over the winter. I really do. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Dave, how's Boozer doing, man? I'm okay. I mean, I'm okay. Not really going to complain. My knee sucks tonight. I think I made it worse walking the dog earlier. It's just pain. I'm not going to really complain too much. Yeah, Andre, it's 1-1. Yep. Save there on by Alan. My play-by-play guy got sidetracked. I don't know where he is right now. He'll be back. There he is as I speak.
I had to use the little boy's room.
The little girl's room. Ah.
For a second there, we actually had the leading shots. I don't know where the hell that came from.
Yeah, we're up by one.
Good
I don't
for
know
Alan.
what it is now. Yeah, it's always down.
There in the corner. Gallagher tries to throw a cross crease pass. It's intercepted. Big save, Jake Allen.
Hey, Franco.
I feel like they try to force too many passes, too.
Well, their passing sucks this year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Caulfield grabs plenty of fish. Now they're looking at replay. He doesn't need plenty of fish to find a girl. Don't worry about that for Caulfield.
Oh, that's a good play to get over by Demko there. Still kept him on the Habs in front shot, just high and out of play.
Did Dvorak really go far away though? It didn't look like it to me. Are you going to show it again? Here.
Is plenty of fish
Canadian?
Canadian?
Oh, yeah. He did, but it was like right on his on the logo. So not a hard save for Demko. Ow.
Is plenty of fish Canadian Tinder?
It's no, it's just a dating site. There's lots of old fish out there.
Oh boy. Scary! Big save. Played around Pizzetta after it. Big bomb by Dickinson. Doesn't get through. Puck's out to center. Oh, that knocked off Jake Allen's mask.
What happened?
Allen got his mask knocked off.
Ah. Man, his head's been targeted all season. Plenty Fish was American. That could be American and Canadian. Cougarville, yeah, it's Cougarville. I'm sure there's way more men out there. And if a woman says she's 20, she's 40. Dave, that's where you met your buddy's wife. Your what? Aren't you married? That's where you met your wife. You don't want to let your wife know you were on Plenty of Fish. Is Buddy wife something like sister
fires wide?
Is Buddy wife something like sister wife? Maybe that's
Vard bumps off JT Miller. Puck comes back out to the D. Hughes throws across. Back to the defender's shot. Took a deflection.
Your wife. I'm sorry. Dave, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sure people actually do beat good people, but in general, it's what it is.
I mean, I met my girlfriend on Tinder, funny enough.
Tinder, you swipe right. Or left. I don't know which way you're supposed to swipe.
I mean, neither do I, because I haven't used it in about 2.5 years, since I met my girlfriend. So
Is she listening? Is that why you said that?
She might be on.
Just funny.
Sometimes she pops in. She doesn't like to comment, but sometimes she'll pop in.
Buddy wife sounds suspect. Hey, listen, everyone's lifestyle is their own. Dave has his own lifestyle. Today, does it really matter? It doesn't.
Ooh, that was screen there. Back to the D-man. Thrown in behind, off the boards, into the corner. Poked out.
Buddy wife
Anderson
is
shots
when
deflected
you
wide.
had a best friend as a kid and they had a sex change operation and you married them. That's a buddy wife. And I knew two people like that when I was younger. Yeah. When
Really?
I found out, it was like, what? That was his buddy. And now they okay. Back then it didn't make sense to me.
But Rick, I thought you were having a sex change when you go in to do your knee.
Now they won't accept. The government won't accept it. I have to stay this way.
Oh.
I'm going to do my knee, not my weenie. My knee. My knees.
Well, that was a good block. And Mia.
Well, the rumor, Renault, is that probably get a first round pick right now. Sherratt. So I don't know if we'll get more.
Allen.
I could see a first round, yeah. Am I going sideboard?
Or...
I don't get that one. That one I don't get.
Oh, Sherratt, I could see a first right now.
Yeah, that I can, yeah.
I guess Shea Weber's in the building.
Apparently he is, yes.
Oh, boy. That was a nice
I think
pass.
a first and a second for Sherratt's asking a lot. Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-1. What happened? Dang. Look at the shots.
There's a great pass. What happened? Oh, Anderson fell. That was a terrible back pass thrown right out in front. Terrible back pass. Like, what the heck? Why? Why are we making no-look passes? Why?
Especially in the defensive zone.
Connor Garland. Massachusetts native. I like Connor Garland. I really do. And Juwan's offside. You see Jake DeBrusk requested a trade out of Boston?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Somebody mentioned it earlier, too. Or was in the pregame. I'm not sure.
I don't know if I would say that, Renaud.
I
think that was just a brain fart.
Yeah, no, Renaud's being a hater. Oh. Matt, yeah, you're going to have to put the headphones on. Apparently, I sound demonic.
Okay. Andrew, I don't want DeBrusk in Montreal. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I don't see him playing.
All right, that should be better.
Yeah. So it's on a TV timeout, by the way, guys. That's why there's no. That's why we're being quiet. Oh, here we come back. Oh, that's what he looks like. He's not a big guy. I think Garland's like 5'7". Also not a big guy. It's not. I'm really Satan. It's not Gary Bettman. It's me. Well, Letang's a free agent next year, maybe. Does he speak French? No, I'm just joking. So we got 12:42 right now on my clock left in this second period. 23-14 are the shots. I guess it'll be 24 now because there was just a shot. 14 shots on goal in favor of Vancouver. It's 2-1. So where's the face-off? Face-off won by Vancouver. A quick shot on Allen. He saves and hangs on. I'm trying to get a handle on this.
On what?
Right?
Oh, no, I heard you say something. Wasn't sure what it
Yeah,
was.
no, I was just going to do some play-by-play, but I couldn't get a handle on it yet.
Save Allen. No, I'd be more on point, but the news, the college football news I was talking about, kind of has me fucking thrown for a whim.
Got to concentrate on hockey right now.
I know.
Oh, who went down there?
I was Toffoli.
Yeah.
Dvorak wins the draw back. Savard up the wall. Allen's gonna cover it up. I love how we caught up on shots and then went.
Yeah. Gave them all back. With Price and Allen next season, there's no chance they miss the playoffs? Yeah, there's going to be a big chance they miss the playoffs next season when they trade away everybody. I don't understand that comment. You do know what's going on right now with the team, right? No guarantee even Price and Allen will be here next year.
I think Price will be. I don't know about Allen.
Depends on what they're doing. If they're going for a full rebuild or a big rebuild, it's I don't know, maybe not.
You're right.
And it might be Allen.
And it sucks too, right? It kind of sucks this is happening. Like once we actually get like a solid, like top tier NHL goalie tandem, this is what happens.
Yeah. Well, that's it. All timing. Timing's everything.
Dvorak tried to get a backhander around to Anderson, but it wouldn't go through. Puck comes out.
I'm not going to argue it, guys, because I don't know what's going to happen. It's an unknown right now what he's going to do and when he's going to do it.
Throw it across. Good save, Allen.
I didn't say Price and Allen weren't going to be here next year. I just said they could be gone as well. Didn't say they were going to be. Yeah, I mean, in a rebuild, it's what happens. But I don't know how easy it's going to be to move the Price contract, and he has to agree.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't see Price retiring though. You never know, but I don't see him retiring. Hey, Joe Full Podcast, how's it going, guys? Will Monty stick around for the rebuild? Oh, I doubt it, really. I mean, I don't know.
So, like, say they do go scorched earth, right? Just say Price and Allen are gone. Do you start Primo? And then we kind of build Primo, or what do you do?
I would think, yeah.
Be him or Montembeault.
Yeah, I don't. Montembeault's a free agent next year. Do you really re-sign him?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jofo. You guys are great too, man. Been a while though. Good to see you guys though. We gotta get together
Absolutely.
on a podcast. I'm working on the podcast. I think Price does have control of his issues. That's why he came out of the players' assistance program. Hey, yeah, Joe, I'll be in touch soon enough. Don't worry. I'm working on it.
Anderson. Stops, fires it back. Sherratt.
Oh, anytime. Hey,
Verlaine throws it on.
As long as it's not a game night, anytime you want, I'll come back on for sure. We had a lot of fun. It's not Jofa, it's their podcast. It's for, let me see now, just our effing opinion. That's what Jofo stands for. McNiven might get a shot. We'll see.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I think maybe McNiven over Montembeault. It's just considering that Montembeault, I mean, he's a free agent at the end of the year. You're really going to sign him? Right. Unless he has like a really great rest of the season. I don't know. Wow, it's quick. Look how quickly poor Gallagher gets shit on. What is that? Santu Saxophonista? Burr. Good comment. Keep an eye on that guy. First move, Gorton will do a shot for Kravtsov? Don't know. I've heard that Kravtsov now because he's with the Rangers, the connection. Yeah, maybe it'll be easier to get Kravtsov. We'll see. Medication time, boys. What happens when you get old? I gotta add something to that. Yeah, I gotta take things at the same time every night if possible. What time is it? 9:35 left in the period. Wow, they're just walking away with the shots at this point.
Mm.
Get my crystal ball out for what?
Mana walks the line.
Broke.
Makes a nice move. He's in. He shoots. Oh, he didn't get enough on it. Oh, Pizzetta, you. Puck stumped in. Habs change up. Ekman Larson.
Dave, what you talking about? I'm older than you.
What's up, Dave?
Hang on. I gotta manage to swallow all these.
Savard blast! Saved by Demko.
That's 11 pills down, one shot.
11?
11. Yeah, I could take 11 pills. 10. I had to add one for tonight.
Oh, pain medication or?
Yeah, no, it's all prescribed.
No, I know. It's like mostly for your diabetes and stuff, right?
Diabetes and sleep stuff. Sleep stuff takes 3-4 hours to hit me, so I have to take that early
gotcha.
enough.
Gotcha.
Eric, yeah, I said that at the beginning. What did I say? They were being outshot pretty badly, and I said, this actually was 4-0. And usually when they're outshot like that, even
Demko.
at the beginning, it's not a good result. There's still a lot of hockey, though.
Evans
There's enough,
fires it around.
and they're only down by 1. Andrew, I'm taking the good stuff on camera. I'm gonna take another pain med, but I'm trying to think, when did I take this one? I think we had another half hour to an hour to go.
Yeah, I heard you say earlier your knee's been bothering you a lot.
I was walking the dog just before the pregame, and I was walking along, and I don't know. I think I tore it a little worse on my left side. I did something. I was in a lot of pain. I had trouble getting back. I was really limping getting back home. So yeah, it's. I think I tore it worse on that side. ACL and MCL tear both sides, both knees. So, but just small tears. But I think on the left side, I made it a little bit bigger. So yeah, it's fun. It's real fun. Andre, still a lot of hockey left. They're only down by 1 goal. They're allowing me to just keep saying this cliche over and over again. Doesn't work out very many times.
Whoa! Someone's stick just went flying. Middle Canucks look to stab in some pressure they can. It's picked off. Tyler Toffoli with it. Charges up the wing. He's got Anderson cutting center. Toffoli. Shoot! Oh, just missed the net.
Andrew, I know, but joints aren't killing me. They're making me happy. Oh, those kind. I'm sorry. Yeah, that doesn't help, eh? Although it's not too cold here, so I don't think it was the cold. And I didn't really step funny on anything. I don't know. It just, I could hear the click in the knee, and it just
Ooh,
was like, ah.
a good chance.
Did someone high stick Sherratt? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I was on a follow through a shot.
Follow through is not a high stick.
And you know what's funny? The referee put his hand up like this, and then he went like this.
Yeah, he realized it. Took him a second to process it.
Poked out. Here come the Canucks. High Val. Evans goes down. No call. Didn't think there would have been a call anyway. And the shot's gobbled up by Jake Allen. And a little pushy shovey after the play.
RPM, I second that. I don't recommend it either, but we have no choice. Lemonhead, he understands. It's not his decision. He's hired these guys. They're going to make the decisions, not him on the coach. So, and besides, what's the use of bringing in a coach now? They're not making the playoffs. So I think leaving Ducharme there to a certain extent is fine until the right guys are ready. And if you don't want, then yeah, you let him go and you put Richardson there as an interim, and then I think that might be better. And they might go that way. I need a good-looking nurse to help me out. Find me one. Your hip sounds like popcorn. Yeah, I know what that's like. It's no fun, eh? It would be a lot better if like I had it just in one knee, not both. But I got both knees. Same thing. My doctor said they look pretty much the same. Mirror images. I think the left one just got a little bit more. Anyways, I don't know which one was worse or what. But yeah, it's not fun. Andrew, he's under contract, Julian. I mean, I doubt they'll do it, but I mean, I guess so. He's under contract still. Lemonhead, I don't disagree totally, but like I said, let them get the new GM in the place and they'll make the decision. I don't think we'll see a change till then. Personally, unless of course the Richardson, like I could see that, but otherwise I don't see a change. Well, Renault, we're going to agree on that. Like I there's something wrong with Ducharme's coaching. It's obvious. He's got to know he's on the hot seat. I hope in the next few games, for his sake, that we see an improvement. But I don't know if he's capable. Apparently, Molson consulted Bettman before hiring Gorton. Where'd you get that? By the way, hi, Moonlight Cyborg. I did not hear that. I'm curious where you heard that. I don't think that's a thing. Andrew, is your injury really? You got it from hockey?
Made in for the ice.
Renault, you're making that one up without a doubt. Bettman is a snake in the grass, and Molson said so himself. Yeah. And he can get fined for saying that? No, you're wrong. He didn't say that. You're right. Bettman's a snake in the grass. Molson didn't say that. Yeah, I still.
Anderson loses the draw.
I mean, maybe I don't see what that would be a conflict of interest, wouldn't it, for Bettman to consult with the owner about who to hire? Would that be a conflict of interest? I don't know. Doesn't sound kosher to me. 3:55 left in the second period.
Oh, speaking of that, happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Thank you. Happy Hanukkah to everybody who requires hearing Happy Hanukkah. My Hanukkah tree.
You have a menorah?
Nope. I have a mezuzah on my door, though. What's a mezuzah? And does it even sound like a real word? It is. And it's that thing, have you ever seen somebody on their front door on the frame, this little, like, kind of plaque, little tiny thing, it's usually on an angle. There may be burn marks, black smoke burn marks around it. It's I don't know what it's for, but it's something about the spirit passing over the house they don't take the firstborn or some shit like that. I have one on my door because I was living here with my cousin. She's a little more religious than I am.
Oh, good save. It's Evans. Picks up a little bit of speed off the end boards. Throw it across.
Really?
Backhanded.
Okay. Franco, I'm going to believe you. I don't understand why he would need to speak to Bettman, but okay. Bettman rules like a czar. Probably right, though. That's probably an accurate statement.
Caulfield with the puck. Because you had the one-timer gloved by Demko.
Thing is, Bettman works for the owners, so I guess I still get it. Doesn't make sense, but hey, I'm not going to argue it. Foley's come back down to earth. No ritual. That was last year. That was like the first month.
Yeah, that's pretty insane, though.
Yeah, but we didn't really expect it to happen again. Besides, he only played for them 10 games. That's it. It's not like he played a lot for them.
This is true. Sherrod Suzuki. Shot on. Wide. Caulfield stripped. Puck comes out into the Habs zone. In the corner. Good save by Petrie. Suzuki with it. Runs into Lehkonen. Lehkonen's still with the puck. Clears it. Habs a goal for change.
Maybe Molson had to ask permission from Bettman to make his team better. They possibly could win the cup in the next few years.
What a save, Demko.
He wanted to make sure Bettman was okay with a Canadian team possibly being better. It's not Toronto. That may be why. And Bettman said, "Yes, Jeff, it's okay. Evil Corp says it's okay for you to hire Gorton." Evil Corp. Got quiet here. Quiet. Shh. Don't wake anybody up. Don't wake anybody up. Shh.
Rick, I think this is for you.
Yeah, no, RPM. I don't think so. We're pretty laid back. Yes, my son, give in to your anger. Be evil like us. Ow. Batman's like the Godfather. You go to the Godfather for advice. He said, make him an offer he can't refuse. Blame Canada. Oh, wrong song. Blame Batman. That is a South Park reference. Good save there by Demko.
It was a very nice save.
Big save. Yeah, but Snake's on a plane, but they'll build towards having that chance. So, yeah, I don't know. Batman did his college thesis on the mafia. He idolizes it. Like, where does that, like, I'm not saying that's not even true. It could be, but that's just a weird comment. Sorry. But it made me laugh, Renault. Thank you. I appreciate that. I somehow believe that. He's actually the Batman? No, then he'd be a good guy. I don't think Batman's a good guy. It's Batman's alter ego, evil alter ego. Batman. Batman. Okay, I'm just you're watching somebody just crack up here on camera. Thank God I'm spared. There's no war on Hanukkah. Well, there's always been a war on Hanukkah because, yeah, we're just as, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, prejudiced against as the blacks. I mean, there's been always a war on the Jews. I am atheist, so I was born Jewish, but I'm not religious. I'm atheist. And when I decided that, my nose got smaller. I'm not going to. It's an old joke I was going to say, but I'm not going to. Feel the power of the dark side. Kwanzaa versus Hanukkah. No need to fight. Do they happen at the same time? I don't know. Hanukkah's going on now, so Hanukkah's going to be before Christmas, and I think Kwanzaa as well. It's all good. Just have fun. Believe me, Hanukkah's nothing. 8 days of getting like a piece of chocolate, a coin. I mean, that's like the presents at Hanukkah. It's nothing. It's horrible. Not much fun about it at all. What will they use Weber's cap space for? You mean next year? On players? I think, you know what? They might have, they're going to have a few team parties. I think they're going to take that $7 million and, for booze and for food for the parties. Out of those three, who do I choose for GM? Luongo, Brodeur, and Briere. I choose none of the above. I'm assuming there's that option. From those three, I honestly think only Briere is apparently Briere is a serious candidate. The other two are not.
Yeah, my buddy Alex is gonna be mad if it's Danny Briere. He wants Danny Briere on the Flyers in their front office.
Apparently, Briere is a serious candidate. Eric Engels put that out, that he's a very serious candidate. So imagine it's true. What holiday do atheists celebrate? Not religious ones. Festivus. Habs will never, ever sign Chara to anything.
Brad Marchand got suspended.
Yeah, I know, 3 games. For slew footing. Yeah, I don't think Luongo's a serious candidate, Andrew. Devin, yeah, but I think it's not that it's a rumor. I think Darsh, Briere, I think those are serious candidates. I think there's one or two others. I think those are the most serious candidates. I tend to think I'm leaning towards it probably being Darsh. Yeah, Renault, I tend to think you just make jokes. You try to have me on and see if I bite on your ideas. I don't know. Sign Chara, Thornton, and Halak next season. Yeah. Hey, we should also reach out and get Yarmer Yager, and maybe I will. Gretzky might want to come out of retirement. Why do atheists get time off work and gifts during Christmas? Because we're human beings like everybody else. If you get the time off, so do I. Right? What am I, a slave? That I should work and you guys should have time off? We don't get the same kind of. Why not? Still a human being, part of society. Because I'm an atheist doesn't mean I'm not part of society. I sound angry when I said that, eh? Jeez, don't know why. Lemieux for biting, I think he gets 5, 6, 7 games. They want an in-person meeting. It'll be on Zoom, but when they ask you for that, that's usually a long suspension. And you know what? For biting a guy should be kicked out for a lot longer than 6 games. With Gorton as our hockey operations Chara. Why? Because he signed Chara when he was young? So he's going to sign ancient Zdeno Chara. How does that make sense? He'd get run out of town, he signs Chara. And I'd be there running him out of town. Renault, you shouldn't be in this room if you're sick enough for Marchand. Jesus.
What's up? Renault is sticking up for Brad Marchand. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Brad Marchand is a. I agree with you.
I like that one, Andre. That's good. Please tell me that. Yeah, maybe in the 23rd century, you guys are weird, but here in the 21st century, I'm a human being. I am not an animal. Today's equivalent of Chara, yes. I mean, I don't know anybody. I don't think you guys get it. Gorton is going to come here and build a young team that'll improve over the year. He's not bringing in all kinds of old guys. Like, I don't see him bringing in tons of veterans. There's going to be a young, fast team, a talented team, a growing team, guys growing into their games. That's what I think. Are you a Borg, Andrew? You must be Borg. Hey, Adamy, how's it going? Just in time for the third period. Lots of hockey. We're only down by 1. Yeah, well, atheists probably believe in cake more than they believe in God. And yes, we are humans like you people who want to believe falsely in an invisible friend in the sky. Hey, why do you get a holiday and we don't then? We're sensible. We don't believe in invisible friends. We're the ones who should get holidays. Whoop, missed it. Ducharme tries to micromanage the players and expects them to do what he says on the ice. I don't know you got proof of the micromanage, and don't most coaches expect the players to do what he says on the ice? I mean, isn't that what a coach's job is? Tell them how to play, like teach them? Like, I don't get the point. What would Gorton have done with the KK offer sheet? I don't know. Ask Gorton. I don't know well enough to know that. Bettman's making tons as the commissioner. You think he wants to be the GM of Montreal Canadiens? It's the invisible guy in the sky's holiday. What holiday is that? If you're going to say Christmas, as far as I know, the guy that you're supposed to be celebrating wasn't born on that day. So be down with the Festivus poll. All right. This is the hockey channel. It's hockey and religion right here. Who's Mithras? Hey, Adamy, I said hi earlier. Matt hasn't. Matt's lost in his phone.
Oh, dude, I'm still.
Why do I believe in sky fairies? I don't believe in sky fairies. Tatar's in New Jersey. Tatar's not doing much in New Jersey. I don't know. Deneau, okay. I think that hurts. Tatar, I don't know. I mean, Tatar, you can't go and look. Oh, they should have kept him. I don't know that. You can say that. Matt's not asleep. He's on his phone, ignoring us. He doesn't like us non-religious people.
No, I told you, I'm at a loss for words with this football news. I'm when the game's on, I'm focused on the game, but I'm shook.
Jim Kirk, the atheist, says the atheist knows more about Christ than Christians, and that we should because we were both Jewish, right? So
Yeah.
I know more about him than you guys do because he's Jewish like I was. Andrew, that is a true statement. They were the number one 5-on-5 and possession line in the league to Tardino Galley for 3 seasons or 5 seasons. 3, I think. So yeah, that's definitely a correct statement. Matt Snakes on the Plane says, was that text from Bettman?
Yeah, that boy Andrew, I love it. You know what? I love it so much we're gonna throw it up.
Boo, hiss, boo. Who exists now? Jim, you're questioning me what?
Probably
Franco?
talking about me.
Franco trying to get back to hockey. Liking Drew Ann Paling so far. I'm enjoying the religious conversation. No, I'm not. It's usually not good to talk religion or politics amongst people. We don't know how to
That would
handle
be
it.
correct.
Don't worry, Jim. I figured it out. I'm just bugging you back. Although some of it, there's a lot to read into my responses of how I believe. What is this with this M guy or whatever? What does he want? Love, and he's spamming with whatever shit. Don't spam. You get kicked out again. RPM, yeah, you're 100% right. Deneau wanted out. He wasn't coming back.
Yeah, what? Why was that? I guess.
I don't know. They didn't want to have a second child while he was still here in Montreal. That was clear. His wife said that.
Yeah, but I
Somewhere.
wonder
I don't
why
remember
though.
where,
Like,
but yeah, he was not coming back. You can't blame Bergevin on that. Deneau was not coming back. It was clear.
trade for Charles Houdon. Charles Houdon.
So we know Renault is he's a comic. Is this Sugar Sammy? Renault, are you Sugar Sammy? Maybe you are.
Yeah, Jim.
Dave, listen, you can believe anything you want as well. But am I religious? Nope. Never have been, never will be. And listen, I reserve the right that if when I die, if I pop up and I'm in heaven or at the pearly gates, and it's like, oh, I was wrong. God's supposed to be forgiving. Should be able to forgive me for being wrong. No? So it's a win-win for me.
Hold on. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Atomy?
Atomy? Yeah, I'll say Atomy.
Yeah, Atomy seems to want to get you to say hi. I've said hi to Atomy twice now. So now Atomy can stop saying hi, Rick and Matt, because you acknowledged him. What did you miss? You missed me saying hi and Matt saying hi. It's the religious ones' politics that everyone hates. It's the religious ones' politics that are the problem right now in the world. But yeah. Religion and politics don't go together.
Nope.
Dominique Ducharme must have got fired because he's here in the chat. It's funny. I see you on TV. Welcome in, Dominique Ducharme. So why are you such a bad coach?
Why do you keep playing Jeff Petrie when he's got one bad leg?
Why don't you play the kids more? How come you don't know how to wear a mask? Bet you he didn't.
Did your brain fly south for the winter?
I did. I bet you he didn't think he's going to get yelled at so much when he came into the room.
Romanov with it behind.
Devin, that's a good statement. I believe that Paling came back up this last time ready for the NHL. And yeah, he made the best use of that time going back to the AHL.
Habs on the power play.
I like what I've seen from Paling so far since he's come up this time. Please do,
Thanks,
Dominic. Habs on the power play. Maybe we'll catch up here. Lots of hockey left. They're only down by 1, guys.
Can they get set up? Suzuki lost the puck right away.
Savard
keeps it.
Pylon.
Off the referee. And the referee knocks the stick out of the hands of Suzuki.
You're way ahead of me.
Niku. Shot on wide. Juin. Back pass. Niku. Over to Foley. Foley holds. Suzuki. Niku. Juin. Niku a drive wide. Thrown out in front by Toffoli. Niku keeps it in.
Man, I have a good 10 seconds, 5 seconds behind you. Jesus.
Ooh. That power play. Dom, how come the power play sucks? And how come the penalty kill sucks?
Coaching.
Well, I'm asking Dominique Ducharme. He's in the chat.
Oh. I don't think he has an answer for that either.
Niku. Toffoli.
So Dominique Ducharme. You also Jim
Anderson.
Kirk? I have a feeling Jim Kirk
and the
has
puck
become
is
Dominique Ducharme. Jim Kirk, if you're out there with Dominique Ducharme in the room at the same time, let me know right now. Can't fool me. Another power play gone to waste, I assume.
Yeah, just about.
Good point, RPM. He probably was nervous about whether he was fired or not. That's one of the 7 wonders of the world, Jim Kirk, that Petrie's actually skating and can't walk. That's how a reporter reported it. I mean, I don't know the truth of it, but apparently he is injured, though.
Good save.
And Ducharme, you don't have the balls, apparently, to sit him down. So grow some balls.
Oh, the backhand is blocked. I don't understand why they're just not making good decisions passing. Like, if they made good decisions, the passing wouldn't be as bad. They're just making terrible decisions.
Yeah. Petrie's next on the substance abuse train. Why would you say that?
Painkillers. That's probably how he can skate.
Oh, wow. Or they're shooting him up, like freezing him, I think. Petrie scares you. Grow some balls. Jump up and down really hard. Boom, boom. They'll pop out, and you'll be able to do the right thing. Yeah, Franco, I would think that's what they're doing. They're numbing his pain. I don't think with heavy drugs because I mean that's just that won't work. They don't want to really screw him up that way, so I doubt that they're doing that. Although with what you hear about what's going on in the NHL, I don't know. Who the hell
Yeah.
knows? We shooting them up with heroin, for all we know. Well, now we know why Ducharme's not a good coach. Savard, the best player on it. I think the Savard's great, man. Battle of the Tanks. Arizona or Montreal looks like the two worst teams literally in the league.
I mean,
So we'll
Vancouver's not far behind.
no, they're not far behind. True. I don't know. I think there's a good 5 teams that could finish right at the bottom.
Oh, I think Caulfield, someone's stick just broke to pieces. Yeah, I think it was Caulfield's stick that broke.
Well, anyways, look, Montreal's got their 1 goal. Doubt they can get the next one. I don't think they're allowed. I don't think Bettman's allowing it. Gotta be Bettman.
Yeah, hold on. Let me text him.
Evans is getting a penalty, so there's going to be a penalty, apparently.
Yep, there it is.
There you go, tripping. Refs are brutal tonight. They're brutal every night. Habs Guru, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I wasn't a KK guy. I mean, yeah. Usually you should always draft best player available. You shouldn't draft for position. It rarely works out. Brady Kachuk, he's being bitten on by hockey players. Who was it that bit him? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Brendan Lemieux. He is food for the LA Kings players. Captain of his team. Yeah, right. That's right. I was a Brady Kachuk guy. That's who I wanted. Didn't happen. Although it looks like KK's got his game turned around right now in Carolina. But he has streaks of that. He's had that here, so we'll see how that works out there. 14 minutes left in this game, maybe.
Back to the point. Shot on. Doesn't get through.
Going to be another 40-shot game for the opponent, looks like tonight. 35 shots for Vancouver. Yeah, Franco, yeah, they should throw the book
Hughes.
at Lemieux.
Pedersen. Hughes.
Andrew was the facepalm lady when they picked KK. So it's a bad power play against a bad PK. Let's see who dominates here or who triumphs. Did he bite him more than once? I just saw Kachuk go, he bit me. He bit me. And he did. He should really get the the book thrown at him. 10 games minimum, if you ask me. That should not happen. ICT, yeah, they both have bad power play, I know. And they both have bad PKs, so.
Well, it killed that one off. Myers went to behind the net.
Andrew, must have tasted like Kachuk steak. Ha 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 ha. Where's the drums when you need it? Boom, boom.
But
That's a pretty good one. Kachuk steak. No,
yeah.
that's what he thought. He thought he was having Kachuk steak for dinner. Quinn Hughes would look good on our. Yeah, you think we're getting Quinn Hughes? Hey, come on. That's a big ask. I don't know that Vancouver's going to trade Hughes. Kind of doubt it.
Oh, do you, Dominique?
You should, because your job was safe with him around. Now it's not. So it's weird that Jim Kirk is not around and Dominic Ducharme is here. You notice that you never see Dominic Ducharme and Jim Kirk in the same room? Never. So I think they're the same person. Are the Nucks selling Pedersen? Gonna be tough. He's not having his best season. I think if you're going to move Pedersen, it's not the year. Am I right? He's not really
that, but his contract, too.
Jim Kirk is here now. Watch, we don't see Dominic Ducharme for a while. I'm telling you, you're the same person.
But like Pedersen's contract, too.
Yeah, he just signed a new deal, right?
Yeah, he's making like $9 million a year, I think.
I don't know if it's that much, but he's making good money. And yeah, he's playing third line center. Should tell you something.
Yeah.
Right? If you remember, if I'm correct, didn't Jeff want to get Pedersen from the, he really wanted Pedersen? I don't know. Good thing we didn't, maybe. Sorry, Jim Kirk, but I'm suspicious. RPM, yeah, could have picked Hughes over KK. Other teams could have picked Hughes over who they got as well. Although I'm not sure where Hughes got picked, honestly, so maybe I'm wrong. Is Jim Kirk Turner Stevenson? No, Turner Stevenson was hang on. It was Hines, wasn't he?
What a save.
Turner Stevenson was Hines. Hines hasn't been around in a while. Hines he's an anti-vaxxer and all that. I don't see why Hines. He's probably a little pissed at me with my stance. So, hey, Jim Kirk, it's okay if you are. I'm not giving you shit or anything. I'm suspicious of that. Eric, we got our 1 goal. And that's it, man. Today's one of those 1-goal games. I don't even know what's going on in the game. Sorry, I've lost kind of track of it. So it's 11:53 on my clock left. I know I'm way behind everybody. So I'm not going to bother doing play-by-play because I'm way behind.
Habs to the power play again.
Jim, I'm just saying because all of a sudden Dom Ducharme's comments dried up. So, yeah. Turn death into a fight. That's a good one. Yeah, Jim Kirk, you should be the GM then. Power play. Well, we got an opportunity for a goal. They've got a lousy power play. They're even worse than ours. I mean, penalty kill. It's even worse than ours. So maybe.
Right now, we're projected to have the 4th overall pick.
Jim, I'm about as normal as I've always been. So, I listen. It's my theory. It might not be right. When is Hoffman back? I don't know. I would imagine soon, apparently, but I don't know.
Holy smokes! Well, at least they're jamming at it.
Yeah, so they're not going to score on this one. Zardy Zalapsky for GM. Wow, there's a name from the past. He's a Montrealer, I think. I'm not positive about that, but he played here, I think, for a little while. Hughes went 7. Yeah, I knew he was a high pick. Oh, yeah, that's from Star Trek. Second one or the third one, that line, Andrew? I thought Zalapsky passed away. I wasn't sure. I was going to say it, and I thought I had said that once before, and I was told he wasn't. So, yeah. Car accident, actually, I think. Yeah, he was here for like part of a season or one season. Star Trek 3. I saw that in the theater, that one. Mike Johnson for GM. Too young. Matt Outdoor. Yeah, we got a 13 point something, 0.2 power play. That's our percentage. Yeah, we suck on the power play. But their PK was at 62 point something percent coming into the game. So it was horrible. Like ours. About 8 minutes left.
Oh, Pedersen's making $7.3 million.
Yeah, I knew it was less than 9.
Yeah. And behind Demko, Borak goes to work in the corner. Can't get the puck. It's Tyler Myers.
Excuse me. We suck on the power.
Just fires it up into the Habs zone. Allen's going to play behind. It's Dvorak. Excuse me. Palin. Puck's flipped up and out. Habs control. Palin, chip and chase. Can't get there. Worked up the sidewall. Behind Allen. Turn out in front. Backhand. Second backhand. Save Allen. Suzuki. Sherratt. Caulfield holds the line. Sherratt looking for some help. He's got it. It's Niku. Suzuki tries to wrestle the puck free. He will. Goes around the net. Fired back around. And out of the zone. Niku, right back in. In front! Oh! Toffoli couldn't get a stick on the pass. Toffoli with it behind. Niku throws it out in front again. Nobody home. Garland chips it in. He goes for change. In the corner to the right. Now to the left of Jake Allen is Josh Anderson. Sammy Niku. Josh Anderson. Full head of steam. Backhander. Gloved by Demko.
Fully snake bit. We are quiet. It's quiet in here. New GM and coach for sure for next year. It's not a question of you say that. It's going to be. Yeah, Toff is snake bit to Foley right now. Can't buy a goal.
Yeah.
Maybe that change before the end of the game. They're still only down by one. Be a shame if they lose the game 2-1. It'd be a shame.
You know what's pretty interesting? The Islanders this year too. The Islanders have been terrible.
Yep. But they're having COVID problems too, so that's some of it.
Yeah. Right now, according to Cap Friendly, the top 5 picks projected right now in order 1 to 5: Ottawa, Arizona, the Islanders, us, and then Vancouver.
Yep. Are we getting a live cast before the next lockdown? What do you mean by that? Me? No. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't have a way to broadcast from somewhere other than here. We don't know when the next lockdown is happening, or if there is one happening. We don't know this.
Stick to Allen. Coming up on 5:35, left to go in regulation. Tyler Myers.
I'm not convinced till you guys put up a comment all within the same minute, not a minute apart. So far, it hasn't happened.
Dominique, I swear to God.
Jofa's here. Don't worry. Maybe I'll wear it. I don't know. Doesn't seem to help anymore. Still a lot of time left.
Ooh, Armia just missed. Front for Paling, batted into the corner.
Not yet, Joe.
Back in and out the zone. Coming out back.
I'll get it out over here.
He's gonna hold Habs to regroup. Paling.
Oh my God.
Carries it into the zone. Dumps it in the corner. Canucks break it out. Shot! Big save, Allen. Puck's still in front. Another shot! Didn't get through. Mia flips it out. Has to go for change. So the Canucks is Luke Shen. Played in behind. It's Allen. Up to Anderson. All right, Josh. You need to go back to hockey school. Learn how to, play the puck properly. Holy smokes, dude. Toffoli in front. Anderson. Shot! Save Demko. to Foley. Muscled off the puck. Petrie winds, doesn't shoot. Takes the wrist shot. Trickles out, no one home. That puck sent down the length of the ice. 3:35 left to go in regulation. A little quiet over there, Rick.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out RPM's comment there. There was no way a VP of whatever was going to come in and Bergevin was going to remain. It's either he was going to be that or he was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, Tabernacles of a save. I get to see it. Who made the save? Demko?
Yeah, it's Demko. Holy smokes.
Well, I guess I have a bit of a wait. Here. Oh. That was a pretty good save. Huh. I don't think he was talking about a mentor, Molson. He just should have had a second guy there to help spread out the load of work.
Suzuki, Habs in the zone. Norlander. Gallagher. Shooting! Save Demko. It's in the corner. Habs can't hold it in. All the way out to center. Savard. Plays it in. And retreats.
Get a goal, get an extra. Like, get the loser point at least. Get there. Get to overtime. Do something. Okay, now it's time for... I'll wear it now. I'll wear it now. Ah.
It's Evans. And she can't handle the pass. Oh, Norlander with a... Oh, jeez. Norlander did a great job getting back there to take away that breakaway. The Habs can't break it out. It's in behind Allen. Move to line the boards. Backing behind Allen. Centering pass block. Back up to the D-man. Fires. Save Allen. Minute 24. Allen's going to get pulled. Dog, pull Allen soon. If you're still...
If they get the puck out of their zone.
Yeah.
Save Allen. RPM, I think I know what you're saying there. Yeah, it's too bad he didn't do this like a while back. At least it's a good idea what they're doing with Gorton. It's a good move, a way to bypass this stupid French-only GM guy thing. I think I'm tired at this point. Jeez.
Ooh, Suzuki, nice move. Shooting. Stopped by Demko.
Under a minute to go, go, go.
Allen to the bench. Extra attacker off for the Canadiens. Oh. Suzuki. Tries to wrap it around. Gallagher's going to play it down. Juin. Terrible back pass. Petrie gets back, though. Niku. 26 seconds. Juin throws it around. They're not even going to get a show. Oh, my God, Jeff Petrie, you suck. To the empty net, hit the pipe. Juin a shot. wide, and that's the hockey game.
Yep. That's it. That's all. 2-1 loss. Sucks.
Thank you, David.
So the answer to the question I had going into the game was answered that they don't look any better. So Ducharme not. It wasn't Bergevin like being. I don't want to put it to being running the show kind of thing and telling the coach what to do. Because, I mean, there's no difference here. Another lousy game. They should have won this game. And they didn't. But we're used to it. Allen's consistent as always. Yes, Allen did a good job. I mean, the team could have been better. 1 goal against a team that sucks. Oh, my camera. Where'd my camera go?
What the
My
hell is
camera.
that? What's that picture?
My camera.
What's that picture? That picture was funny looking.
It's a picture of me. Very handsome
that's why it's
picture of
funny
me.
looking.
Third star Drouin, Allen second, first to some Canuck player. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Allen gets a star. I don't think any of the Habs get a star. Other the skaters, I don't think. The next pick. I'm sorry, my camera went out, but yeah, I thought it's funny. It's a pick I had, making a funny face. Gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. If you take yourself too serious all the time, it's not good.
Right. Oh, God.
Yeah, another loss. Not surprised.
No, neither am I.
So we remain behind the Vancouver Canucks, or we weren't. We were tied in points. They're up by 2 now. Sucks. Although it's good. It's good, and we're gonna get that pick. I mean, we're on track for the pick. So if they were playing golf, they'd be at the top of the leaderboard. They'd probably have trouble putting out. You know, these guys would be like they can't hit the cup. What is it with them? A lot of attempts and nothing on target. I can just see that. Those were the Molson stars? No way. Drouin really got a star? I guess. Did he get the goal? I don't know what happened. Anyway, whatever. I don't think that game should have had 2 Habs as stars. Yeah, now we're worse than Vancouver. Yeah, Chris, remember when we won games? Me too. It's been a while. I kind of remember too. The last playoffs we won games. That since then, nothing. Yeah, Habs Guru, you're right. We're gonna feel this. Get used to it, right? No choice now. This guy's not coming in to remain status quo. He's coming in to change things and for the better, and it's gonna hurt for a while. Guys you like that are here now are gonna be gone. That's what's gonna happen. So get used to it, and the goal is in 2, 3, 4 years, however long it takes, that we will be a contender and we will be a good team and not a laughing stock of goddamn league. Eric, we may never win multiple games this year. Oh, you're close there, Jim. Still doesn't show in the same minute. Don't worry about it. I'm only bugging you anyway. What's the difference? And even if it's true what I'm saying, well, you think it doesn't bug me. I'm not mad or anything, so don't worry. I'm just having fun with you. But I still suspect I may be right. Sorry, my knee. That's one. Well, it won't be any better after the live stream, though. Still bad. I gotta take another painkiller. David Robinson, but that's not the idea here. I don't think the idea is just bringing this guy, a new GM, and they'll bring in a new coach, and they won't. They're going to make changes here, big time changes. This is not the team that's going to be here next year. Not by any long shot, if you ask me. There's going to be big changes coming. Anyways, Jim Kirk, don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm mostly just having fun with you, so don't worry. Don't take it personally. It's not an attack. It's not a criticism. It's just I'm having fun. Because when you have a team playing the way they are, our team, you got to have fun some way. So I'm going to stay till I'm done this, and then we're going to take off. Next game is Thursday. Remember that. It was a Monday game, but the next game is normal Thursday start. So Thursday, Saturday. Don't ask me who the team is that we're playing. I have no idea, to be very honest with you. Nope. But we are playing on Thursday. I believe it's a home game, and it'll be a regular 7 o'clock start. Eric, it's the opposite. Don't send the kids to Laval. They're going to get rid of the vets. You're going to play the kids. Play the kids. It's a losing season. Let them get experience. Let them build towards being better. That's what I would do. Elaine Bennis is joining the chat next. Yes. Elaine and Jerry. Jerry's going to join too. Come on. What's with the coach? The coach, what's with him? He can't win games. Shouldn't a hockey coach be able to win games? That's my Jerry impression. Is it any good? I don't think so. We're going to get lots of experience losing. I think we have a lot already, so it's just a little bit more. Devin, I think in general, there might be one or two that go in trades, but I think in general, you're going to build around certain guys. Going to keep some of the vets, a few. You got to keep guys with the leadership and experience, some guys to have around these guys, and then build around that. I think that's where it's going to go. I don't think to do all this just to sort of remain status quo, new coach maybe, but the same guys and everything. I don't know that works. I don't think it's what we need here. We got to face it. We've got to be a sucky team for 3-4 years, and in order to break out and reemerge as a contender, or on the road to that, right? Well, David, they're going to find the great players through the draft. This is a big rebuild. You're not trading guys to get experienced guys. They're going to be trading away to get picks, to get prospects, and go that way. That's the route that the teams that are good right now took. It's a cycle. You go down to come back up. You go up, and eventually you're coming back down. The salary cap assures that. Andre, I think when the World Juniors are on, like last year, I did the games because there's no NHL. So I'm probably going to do a few of the World Junior games, maybe all of them. I don't know. So we'll see. I like the World Junior Championships. It's good hockey. The kids are really good, I think, anyway. Most years, not every single year, but. Haha, Jim. Now, I don't know you long enough for mod. I got caught that way before. Over time, you may get it, yeah. But no, listen, I'm only bugging you, so don't worry about it. I'm making more of it than it is, whatever. Whatever my suspicion might be, doesn't matter. We had fun with it, and that's all the whole point of it. So even if it is you doing that, I think actually it's commendable to do that. So, but I was just giving you my suspicion. Have I been known to be wrong in the past? No, I'm perfect. I never make mistakes. I still suspect I'm right, though, but that's me. Anyways, don't worry about it. I really am not upset in any way. So it's Colorado. Thanks, Jacob. I appreciate that. Colorado, that's right. It's going to be a tough. There's another, like, to get another win here. It's going to be a tough win there. Colorado. Eric, yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't think there's a choice. It's either wait the 3-4 years, do it this way, or we could be waiting another 10 by not changing the way they're doing things. How many Habs have a no trade clause?
Price, Petrie, Gallagher.
Gallagher, Petrie. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
David, but that's why they were talking about developing. Developing is going to be a very big part of this new, right? So expect to see the Laval Rocket coaching staff change up. They're going to bring in new guys, heavy on developing, because you have to when you're going through this. You got to develop the guys you pick and the prospects you get. You gotta do that. So I would expect to see that change, and we already are on the way a bit. We've got guys in the pipeline that are really good prospects. We've got guys here already. So, but listen, it's either we do that or we just suffer again, just over and over and over and over and over. That's what I think. Gallagher, lots of love for Bergevin. Right. Anybody who said Bergevin, they don't like him, you're wrong. That happened earlier. Was it earlier in the broadcast? Someone saying that Bergevin, I think it was Renault, saying how Bergevin lost the team hates him. No, that's not true. Jacob, I think Anderson does, but I don't know that it kicks in till a little bit later in the contract. But I don't think so. I'm not positive with Anderson. Franco, you're right. The ECHL club too. They're gonna develop all through their 3 clubs that they have, and that's the way to do it. You have to build that way. You got to develop the players you draft, or you have the Montreal Canadiens for the last 30 years. Andre, yeah, I know that point. The Oilers had so many, and look at them. But it not every team's the same, and we doesn't mean that they did it that way and their results weren't good. Doesn't mean that Montreal's results will be the same. Right? I mean, it's, that's how I look at it. Wow, still 22 people in the room.
Yeah, I think I might get going, though, because it's late and I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. I'm going to go in a minute, too. So, yeah, no problem. Have a great night. And Thursday, you're here for Thursday?
I should be, yeah.
All right, man.
I'll have everything set up down here, too, with the background and everything. So.
Also, we're doing the membership on Wednesday, so maybe Wednesday. Anyway, I'll speak to you before then.
Okay.
All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Thanks
Absolutely. Have a good night, guys.
Let's see now. David, but the Habs fans' impatience with the long-term rebuilding plan, and it wasn't a proper one that we had here. That impatience is what's kept us for 30 years in the position that we're in. It's time for us as fans to stop this and also make the change and buy into it and not argue against it. If we're going to start complaining about it, then what were we complaining about before? So this is the right way to go about it at this point, and I think that they're doing the right thing. I think they should have done this a couple of years ago, and we'd be 2 years into it. It was lousy hockey anyway, mostly, except for the playoff run. But we are where we are. That's it. This is where we're at. It's never too late to correct a mistake. And as fans, if it makes sense, like if this doesn't make sense to you, okay, But I don't know, everything they're doing so far and what he said at this press conference kind of makes sense to me. I think that this was kind of I don't want to say a brilliant move, but this was a pretty good and smart move to bypass this stupid rule about, I mean, it's stupid. I mean, I understand sort of why, but to bypass the fact that the GM has to be bilingual or French and it limits you who you can get, you bypass that by having the president of hockey operations. We've been talking about it for a couple of years, but I never really saw it in that way that he pulled it off. And I think Molson, as much as we want to complain about him over the last few years, like at least he stepped up to the plate here and I think made a really good move. So it's never too late. You know, it just means a little bit longer till we get to the promised land. That's all. Yeah, Jacob, I kind of hope he takes over a little control about what the coach does. Let him micromanage a little bit till he finds the right coach. Habs Guru, it delayed a lot. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. And then they stop being able to ride on those coattails by the draft pick, that first round draft pick, to me, signaled the downfall for these guys. And it just went bad from there. From being on such a high, and then that draft pick for me was like, oh, something wrong with our team management. And that's when the downhill went from there. Did I say that right? I don't know. That's not good English. Well, David, that's what they're about to do. So complaining about it or saying, why don't we just keep on the same track as we've been? It doesn't make sense. But this is what they're about to do now is be not good. Look how we suck now. Take advantage of that. Get good picks, develop your picks, bring in good people, good coaches, good people around them to support them and put them in positions to win. And that's what they're doing. It's later. I mean, they should have done this a few years ago, but they're doing it now. And as fans who complained about everything, well, this is the right way to do it. So we shouldn't really be complaining at them about what's going on now, especially when it just started and it's just happening. We don't know where it's going to go exactly. We don't know who's coming in, who's going to be the whatever. So I have a lot of hope for what's going on, and I'm going to buy in. I'm going to buy in and believe that they're serious about this. All right, I think I'm going to take off here. Unless you guys got a few more questions, I am going to take off in a minute. Yeah, Jacob, I sort of agree with you, but I think it's got to be more than a retool. I think it's got to be not a full rebuild, but a partial rebuild, right? Where you've got some good pieces here, yes, but you still have to do a rebuild. In that, I think a lot of guys are going to go. You got to bring in a lot of prospects and picks and build from what you've already got in the pipeline and, fill in around them for now until you start to get better. And it's the guys that you're developing that are on the team. So, yeah. Hey, Franco, thanks for being here, especially as a mod. We need you. Thanks. I appreciate it. And have a great night. Have a great night, Habs Guru. Yeah, I mean, Jacob, I hope that's what's going to happen, right? They're going to make the most of the picks, hopefully some better picks. Although I think they've been doing good over the last few years. But develop them. And you'll be more competitive every year as you go through this. Hey, Jim Kirk, have a good night, buddy. Appreciate it. And don't be mad at me. I was just joking. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Anyways, I'm positive about this. I'm happy about it. And it's going to still be tough to do the season. We're going to lose a lot. But, there'll be some excitement in the changes that are about to happen. Whatever they do this year, there'll be some changes. There'll be some movement at the trade deadline. Can't imagine Montreal will be anything but sellers the rest of the season at the deadline and everything. And, I'm excited about what's coming, who's going to be here, what the team's going to look like over the next 5 years, and the possibility of actually seeing that 25th Stanley Cup and at least one more before I die. Jeez. Come on. Only got like 20 years to go. Maybe if I'm lucky, maybe more. Hell, if I'm lucky, maybe the 20. I don't know. But I'd like to see another Stanley Cup win soon where I can really enjoy it. And I'd like to go through a Stanley Cup run with the channel, like a successful Stanley Cup run. So I guess here's to that, right? Here's hoping that happens, and Jeff Gorton's going to lead the way. Kind of odd. I wonder how our premier in Quebec, Mr. Legault, likes it. I don't think he likes it that there's an American guy at the helm now, and I love it even more because of that. Devin, 100%. I think Gorton. Listen, I didn't know a ton about Gorton before this. I think his name is a funny name, makes you kind of think maybe he's a bit of a goof. It's far from the case with this guy. So in checking him out today, I really think that this was maybe the first time in a long time that Montreal's gone out and gotten the best person, coach, GM, player, whatever, available at the time. And that can only be good. Hey, Dave, have a good night, too. We'll talk soon. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I just haven't gotten with the Discord and all that. Nothing's coming around. My knee. It'll happen. I'll let you know. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, I think that's it. This is finished. We'll call it a night. Sure, I'm going to have a video out at some point. I think I'm going to talk about my next video, because you guys have been asking, obviously tonight, what players I think will go out. I don't know if I can figure out who might be coming back in, but I think I'm going to talk about the guys that I think are going to go. So I tentatively think that's my next video. Hopefully you guys will check that out. I had a lot of fun tonight. Hopefully you guys did too. I tried to be funny and entertaining. I hope I was. If not, well, bad on me. Jeez, Rick, why can't you be? So I'll see you soon on Thursday, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe out there, and peace out, everybody. See you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye, y'all. That's what I'm supposed to say. Have a good night. There's still enough night left to do something. All right, I'm going to stop babbling now. Bye, everybody.